Sup guys, HK here to bring you a review on the latest Bleach manga chapter 662. Yeah, this was again another unexpected release. Today's Wednesday as well, so I'm surprised by how quickly they're releasing these today. Is it always Wednesday or is it Thursday? So confused. Thursday's anime, isn't it? So confused. Anyway, the chapter itself. So we are continuing with the Yoruichi and Askin fight, and my predictions were wrong. Damn it! I was so sure that Grimjaw was going to turn up to help out, but I guess that's not the case. Instead, what we get is Askin having gotten his ass beaten, but he's still alive, he's not dying, and he's pretty much making a point of how he's immune to lethal doses and how he can't get killed basically no matter what happens. And he's just talking to Yoruichi, who's pretty much injured and on the floor. And yeah, he's making a point of how if it was anyone else, that they would have been dead by now. But at this point, because he knew some sort of oxygen, nitrogen, reishi, gift ball, whatever to hit her with, and she's still standing. And you've got Yoruichi's little brother like fucking dying as always, like choking on whatever that's killing him. So he's only got like a few more minutes to live, I imagine. So. And yeah, you've got Kisuke Urahara who appears, and funny way that he makes his entrance. It's him appearing behind her ass, and he makes a little comment about how her ass is stuffed full of lethal doses, and you got Yoruichi's shocked face like something's pinched her. And she ends up kicking him in the face with her heels, and he's just arguing about, hey, why are you doing that? I came here to rescue you. And Yoruichi complaining, saying, well, you shouldn't do that while grouping my ass or whatever, like. And yeah, Askin notices him, Kisuke notices him, and he's like, oh, glad to make your acquaintance. And Askin's just got a very rude kind of attitude where he pretty much says he doesn't give a shit about him or his acquaintances. And yeah, it's a very fast-paced kind of chapter, but again, very short. But yeah, the gist of it really is, this chapter is very perverted, honestly. You got a lot of ass shots with Yoruichi, which just, that's fine by me, man. Like, Yoruichi is hot, so the fact that we're getting all these little Easter eggs or fan service is awesome, in my opinion. But yeah, he's like, you got Kisuke about to touch Yoruichi's ass after making a little comment, and she ends up, getting a supercharge on suddenly and powering up and flying into the air, which surprises the hell out of Askin, and he's wondering how the hell this happened and whether Kisuke had something to do with it. And he comes to the realization that, yeah, this is what Kisuke's known for. He's known for coming up with the unexpected, and we get this kind of little, what do you call it? We kind of get this little discussion thing on the people who, Wywak, how the hell do you pronounce his name? Johan Buck. About the people that Johan Buck classes as the exceptional people with powers, or the 5 powered people. I don't know, what was the word again? The individuals, basically, that the exceptional individuals that I think that he wanted in his army, but they wouldn't come in it. And these 5 are Ichigo, who's known for his Lanet ability, Zaraki, who's known for his fighting ability, Ichiba, who's the Sub-Zero member, the painting and that, who's known for his wisdom ability, and then Sosuke Aizen, who's known for his Reishu ability, and then finally is Urahara Kisuke, who's known for his unknown ability. So apparently these 5 individuals are connected in some way because they have certain qualities to them that is very high when compared to other characters. So that's very interesting to know now at this point. So we know that Ichigo is special for a reason, and we know why the Majesty wanted him, we know why he wanted Zaraki, and it's interesting to know that Sosuke is known for his ratio ability. So the fact that, that's pretty interesting actually. I'm wondering how that's going to tie in. I'm wondering if this is a big foreshadowing maybe, that these are the 5 characters that are going to team up to take on Wywak, because that's what it feels like at this point. That's what it seems like is going to happen, and I'm wondering whether there's a big connection tying them all together. So that was the most interesting part for me about this chapter. The rest of it is pretty much comedy and beauty shots, which is, again, it's fucking great. So yeah, you've got Askin pretty much annoyed that he has to take on Kisuke because of his unknown ability, because he's the guy that can come up with solutions in the most unexpected of times and pretty much screw you over. So that's awesome, pretty much. So yeah, he's kind of worrying at this point that he's stuck with him. And then you've got Yoruichi and Kisuke in the air, whatever, just talking about, and Yoruichi powering up. And just before she tries to attack Askin, you've got Urahara grabbing her and saying, telling her that let's do it, and you're thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? And Yoruichi's like, I'm not gonna change into that in dignified form ever again. And you're thinking like, wait, what? And it sounds very sexual as well. Like, you've got Kisuke, because you got his facial expressions, and he looks very, very, very happy when he says it, and you're wondering what this form is, right? And I'm thinking back to the cat form, and I'm thinking, does he want it to turn into a kitten or a cat? Like, why? Or does he want it to get naked or something? I don't get it. Like, what for? Like, it's such an unexpected thing to bring up in such a situation. And then Asuka, obviously, he's firing a shot at Kisuke, which he dodges, and he pretty much makes the comment that if she's not gonna do this, then he's gonna have to push her into it. And Yoruichi, she's like, I'm not doing it, and she goes, after dodging the attack, she goes in for the kill, but again, she gets hit again by one of Asuka's gift balls, and she crotches over, and he's, Asuka's taunting her, going that, no, even though she just powered up again, because of Kisuke, he injected an antidote of sorts, which is only going to last 5 minutes anyway, which allowed her to recover her strength again. But again, Asuka attacked her, and now it's like, and it looks like she's screwed. But then you see Yoruichi looking up, and behind Asuka is Uehara, and he's got like a sign up. He's not saying anything, he's just got a sign up, and he's saying, on the sign it says, once I peel this off, you'll transform. And you've got Yoruichi's shocked and disgusted face, he shouting no at him, and he pulls, obviously, and then we get a big flash, and then we get the aftermath, and you got Asuka looking at what's in front of him now, and he's like, what the hell is that? And we get the final panel of the chapter, and it's like what? So it's Yoruichi, right? And she's basically transformed into like a half Thundercat form or whatever. She's got a little furry tail behind her at the tip, which is like dazzling and spiking of electricity. You've got her hands and legs, which have turned into like electric cat claws or whatever. And you've got a spiky little sexy tongue wiggling out, and her ears getting all sharp and shit. And she's just sparking off, and yeah, she looks fucking sexy as hell, man. I'm gonna say it, man. Yoruichi is hot. Hands down, this panel proves it to me. Like, it's just like a solid effect. Yoruichi is hands down the sexiest Bleach female character in the series. Okay, this solidifies it, man. I mean, those ass shots, those great use of showing the title, by the way, like just printing it on the back of her ass. That was just brilliant. Like, again, Koba giving us the fan service, which again I don't mind. Once in a while, it's nice to have something like that in there, compared to most mangas or animes which over bloody do it. So when I see it here used, it's cool because it's only a few times, so it's nice. It's not overdone, and it's nice because we've been getting too much death and fighting, so it's nice to have something like that here. But obviously that's not the point of the chapter. The point of the chapter is a transformation which is also sexy, and you have to wonder if this is gonna work now or not, if this is gonna be able to take Asuka out. I doubt it, but because Kisuke is there, and because he's known as the empowered individual of the unknown ability, it makes me think that him and Yoruichi are going to be able to take Asuka out. So that's that, I think, and that makes me wonder how the rest of the chapter and the fights are going to go now, because there are obviously several fights now going on. But yeah, overall decent chapter, decent, sexy, nice fan service chapter. That's what I would say. Yeah, well done, Kubo. Thank you. I really needed that today. Really needed that. Anyway. Guys, I hope you liked that review. Like, subscribe as usual, whatever, and I shall see you when I shall see you. Peace out.